The information presented in Chapter 10 and Chapter 11, I'm just going to kind of combine into one video. I make these videos to help kind of summarize information in the textbook, try to put it in a different way, help people who have a hard time reading about this kind of really technical information. But I don't feel that there's a whole lot that I can add to either of these chapters. Both, I think, give really good detail in what they are, and I don't want to waste your time. So I hope you'll forgive me. This is going to be a super short video. If you have any specific questions about it, please don't hesitate to email me, because I'm more than willing to try to give you some more perspective on it. But again, I think if you just look at the examples the chapters give, I think you'll be set, really. I don't think we really need to go in depth to this stuff. So the major thing with parallelism is just making sure that everything in your sentences are balanced and equal when they need to be. So this sentence is a very common structure. So my 3 favorite hobbies are running, reading, and baking. So these 3 elements are parallel. Now, if you were to say my favorite hobbies are to run, to read, and baking, they wouldn't be parallel. You'd have to have them all to run, to read, to bake, or running, reading, baking. So again, it's just making sure everything is balanced and equal. So it pertains when you either have a pair of words or a series of words or a pair of phrases or a series of phrases. Those are the kind of things that you have to worry about keeping equal. And they have to, each one kind of functions as obviously, every word functions as a part of speech. So up here, I've got gerunds as an example. So when you have a pair or a series, you want to make sure that the words or phrases are the same type, whether it's noun or a gerund or a preposition, it doesn't matter. And again, it doesn't matter if it's a word or a phrase. If it's a prepositional phrase, you want all of them to be prepositional phrases. Again, go to the book and look at the examples. Just looking at the examples is probably going to make you go, oh, I totally get that. And, well, it's called parallelism. There you go. You now have a technical name for it. You also need to make sure that your clauses are parallel. Again, it's just a matter of keeping them balanced and equal. The book will show you more examples. Phrases or clauses that start with that. If you have more clauses like that, all of them need to start with that. Okay? Use a textbook. Much better help than I really can be. And again, I don't want to waste your time. So moving on to combining sentences. Excellent information. We have talked about all 4 types of sentences, why it's important to vary your sentence type, what role cohesion plays in academic writing, and blah, blah, blah. Combining sentences is a whole new way to accomplish cohesion and variety. Okay? So all you have to do, all this chapter are the 6 ways to do it. So all you really need to do is go through. It's everything that we've already talked about. You already know what a compound subject and a compound verb is. You know what a dependent clause is. You know what a relative clause. You know all of this stuff. We have covered all of it. Now this chapter is showing you how you can take 2 simple, seemingly boring sentences and combine them to create something more complex, to, again, add variety. I know I've just said that so many times, but it is so important. You want your writing to just flow seamlessly from one idea to the next, from one sentence to the next, one paragraph to the next, everything. You are taking your reader on a journey. You're holding their hand as you walk through your essay, whatever it's about, whatever type of essay it is, and combining your sentences will help you do that. So it's kind of just a review, again, of things that we've already discussed and you've already learned about and practiced with. Now you just apply it in order to affect your writing and how your sentences work together within a paragraph. Extremely important. This is where it comes into the practical side. So if you have any questions about, you don't remember what a positive is, go back in the text and read. the textbook gives examples in chapter 11 for each of these, so that should refresh your memory well enough. But give it a try. Give some of these a try. When you write out a paragraph in your next paper, try to have at least one sentence of the 4 sentence types and include, at least half of these different types of sentences within that. Try. Practice. That's the only way you're going to get better. Okay? So again, if you have any questions, let me know. This was short and sweet, but I think the information is quite comprehensible just from the textbook. So let me know if there's anything I can do to further help. And keep on writing. Okay, that was kind of lame, but that's okay.